Callum started right after Worlds and he tried out for Team Reckless and he actually made the team. And unfortunately, after a little bit of time here, he figured out quickly that his finances were running out and he needed to go back home and basically figure his life out.
So my plan is to go back home, save up the money, obviously it's expensive, and then come back here to, do Reckless.
For us, that was heartbreaking because Callum is like a Robert or a Gabby. They're just family to us now. Some kids come, they do their year or two and they leave, and truth is we never hear from them again. And then there's some kids that just stay and they become family, and even if they do leave, they call us all the time or they FaceTime us or whatnot, and Callum is one of those kids.
This is my family, these are my friends, just here. They've been sitting in my room all year. This box is like full of stuff that I'm leaving here. So like either stuff that I can't pack or clothes that I don't really like. I'll just leave them here, and then if I come back, the box will be here. I don't know, I feel like nothing compares. Like I came to this country knowing no one. Literally got on a plane, long ride, didn't know anyone, and still remember my first, I think it was yesterday, a year ago yesterday, I literally came here and I met Carly and Cammy and they dragged me to the beach, and it was fun, and that kind of just started off the whole experience for me. Knowing them and how nice they were, I was like, oh my God, if people are actually like this, then everyone was just so nice. Smashed it. Oh my God, no, stop it. Is this a pen? He's coming with me. I nearly forgot. It's my toys, right? I mean, it's gonna be hard to keep in contact because of the time difference. England's like 8 hours ahead, so now it's like. Hi, Kisser. Hey. I was literally talking and then I was like, this gal can't last a minute. She's like, oh. Ah.
Me and Callum at the start of last season didn't talk at all. When we started talking, it was Showcase and we had to drive him to Showcase. And then I was sitting in the car and I was playing Fortnite. And then he was like, you play Fortnite? I was like, yeah. And he was like, I play Fortnite too. And then that next week I called him and I was like, let's play Fortnite together. And then we just actually started talking during practices and then just gained a stronger relationship.
It hit me at first because when I knew I wouldn't see anyone anymore after I said goodbye to Carissa. She was the last person I was going to see. And then after that point, I was packing this morning, and then it hit me. And then people started sending me paragraphs about how I miss me. And then they started going through old times, and I was like, oh man. And then that hit the spot, and I was just by myself listening to music, and when you're in the zone and the waterworks were flowing. It was sad, because you get in that moment and you're the whole year just flashes by.
It was that month after Showcase that we were still just talking a little bit, and then after that we were so close. And Worlds month, he was at our house every day except for Tuesdays and Thursdays was when he had college. Other than the day, he was at our house just sleeping over. Caitlin got so sick of him. He was because she wanted her own room and he was just always in there. It literally so sad, and I was just looking at pictures and I literally didn't tell anyone because I was just so embarrassed, and I was like, I did not think I was gonna miss him that much. And then, yeah, I FaceTime him all the time, and then he gets mad sometimes because I don't answer him or he doesn't answer me, but I don't know, it's really weird because he's always here. And just not having him on the team again is just weird.
I'm not gonna be able to walk into the gym and see them anymore. I like the jokes with Eddie, they're funny, but I mean he thinks they are. He's got that nerve a bit. But yeah, I think that's the worst thing that I'll miss.
Would you rather do the 5 mermaid drags at Yomi for today?
5?
Pyramid. Ah, here we go, music!
And they're like people who I never want to like forget, and I never want to like lose touch with, because they're like important people in your life. I didn't think I'd make this much of an impact at all. Like, I was like, okay, I'll come here, like do cheer, and like do like a dream, and that'll be it. But obviously I didn't take into consideration like the people I meet and like the memories that I make. So that really changed my mind about like this whole thing. Just the people here is just like the main thing. That's like my main issue about leaving. Because look, I can't even zip this up. It's like, it's fine. I'll thrive. Look, like that is nowhere near. Oh, she's chill now. Oh. I'm not gonna come. You.
Is that everything?
Yeah.
Bye, Callum.
I'll see you soon.
Later, man. Good luck with everything, all right? Proud of you.
Make sure your knee isn't pushing over your toe. Your knee should be right over your ankle. Don't overstress your Achilles.
So today we got Reese coming in to coach. He's a Cali OG. We go way back. He's been helping out with this group of cheerleaders since some of us were on junior co-ed back in the day, 2010.
Hi, my name is Reese Brooks. I have been with California All Stars since 2002. I started on Cali co-ed and then I went off to college at University of Louisville. After graduating, I moved home and I started coaching, and I've been here coaching since 2011. This year I work in the San Marcos location, but I'm up here today to help out with Reckless.
I need it 2 times. I'm being really nice. Most of my teams have to do 5 times perfect. Be perfect.
Reese is wonderful. I love him. I think he's the funniest guy. He's so smart. He was recently a 2019 world champion on Rangers, and I've watched him on Shadow and all those teams since I was younger.
And 2 to fulls and doubles. You go for it. Yeah, girl, go for it. Release the demons, honey. It happens.
I have worked with Reese before. He's choreographed some of our routines. Like, he's an amazing character. He has a great mind when it comes to cheerleading. Like, he's just very like skillful. It's nice to have a new face in our gym with like new perspectives on like how we're doing things. So that'll be fun.
Aggressive round off. Go. Snap. Up. Pull. There it is. You okay? Don't be sorry. This is scary as hell, girl.
Last year I also competed on Rangers. Being an athlete that's also on a Worlds team, especially an older one like a level 6 team, it comes with a different type of work ethic and a different way of coaching because you have older athletes as opposed to some of the younger kids like a SMO ed team.
1 and 2, 3 touch 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, freeze. Hey grandma, how you doing? This may be an old girl team, but we still gotta push ourselves. Here we are, and 1.
Our bodies are a little different, we're all a little bit older, so the push has to come from a different place and there has to be a different form of motivation coaching a team that has older athletes on it. So it's fun to kind of switch it up a little bit and get a chance to work with another world champion team, so it's super rewarding.
Stick and stand, hollow bodied pulls. Here we go, and.
Today we're kind of just gonna go over everything that they're gonna need for evaluations.
This is for synchronization, listen. Synchronizing literally can make it or break it for you. Even though it's only like 5 to 10 points at Worlds, it still can be the difference. 5, 6, 7, 8, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, squeeze, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, push, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3.
So we got assessments coming up. I'm feeling a little nervous about it, considering I just got back into cheer. I know that we got a lot of really talented guys, 4 spots going out. I think we have 6 guys, so it's gonna be tough.
With the assessments coming up, we have the option of staying on the team, or we can choose to leave to go to another program, or we can stay as an alternate.
We were supposed to have evaluations today, but they got moved to next week. So it gives us all like an extra week to get our skills perfected and whatnot, and just another week mentally to prepare as well, because they are like very stressful on everyone on the team, because you literally just don't know like who has a spot and who doesn't.
Callum wanted to cheer this year, and then he had trouble. And with as many boys we have trying out for that last spot, it puts a lot of pressure on us if they choose to stay as an alternate, because, you know, right after assessments, we can't get comfortable.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1 up 2, 3 touch 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, squeeze.
I'm Hecht Green, I'm 25 years old, and this is my 10th year in cheer. So I'm recently moved from New Mexico. I cheered at the University of New Mexico and did some high school cheer before that, so.
6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
There hasn't been cuts. I'm definitely on the non-tumbling one, on the non-tumbling TNT team. The non-tumbling team is pretty cool. It's just stunts and jumps, and I feel like it's more of like a routine that I'm kind of accustomed to, because I have the background in more stunting. But then I'm pushing myself to tumble to be here on Reckless, so that's, yeah, my goal.
1, 2, 3, touch 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Not bad.
I don't even know how many boys are on this team. All I know is I am here, and I don't know who's on the team. I don't know who isn't, don't know who is. Like, I know a lot of like the small alumni boys are coming back, so you know that's freaking amazing. But like, obviously, if they're coming back, that puts even more pressure on me to keep up with my skills and become a lot better.
There is a stunt portion, and like that portion I'm not even worried about, but that's only one of the 5 things that Orby wants. So if you like think about it like a test, that's like a 20%, which is like, you should probably study harder. So that's why I'm coming to tumbling more often. I feel like you're always learning in life. You really get old when you stop learning new things. I think that's a good kind of like way to think about life. I mean, if he wasn't looking for tumbling and he just wanted a stunter and a jumper and jumps to tuck, I feel like I could definitely be out there on the floor. But like, this is the best divisions. They want the best athletes out there, so I'm pushing for jumps to full and that running double, so.
I don't know who does what. Yeah. Okay.
We think we have 4, then you hear another boy wants to come in, like just showing us how hard we have to keep working to maintain our spot.
So you have to spot on lift on the 3, on the 4 you hit this point and you do not move. Does that make sense? Okay. Are we good? Make it cute. Foot underneath. There it is, there it is, there it is, there it is. Lock, lock, lock. Lift, lift, lift. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Breathe. You're still turning to the front.
7, 1, 2, and 3, 5.
So I have been flying this like the first couple of months, and I actually really love it. I don't love like killing my body, like stretching. That hurts, yeah, like real bad. I haven't flown in like 5 years. I first started here on SMOID in 2017, and then the next year I came back to Reckless during the half year, and then Reckless next year, and then I'm here back on Reckless this year. It is a goal to keep flying, but I mean, he has told me that if he needs to bring down a flyer, it would be me.
I feel like if you know that you're switching in and out of a stunt group, you know that you maybe will not have the most secure spot. So if you're in a stunt group consistently, you know that you're probably going to be with those people and it's working for you. But if you're kind of switching out, it's kind of a red flag, and that's kind of scary sometimes.
Some of these groups are new, so figure your timing out first, yeah.
You know, it's Reckless is Reckless. I mean, it's always like a hit or miss. Like during summer, sometimes we'll have everybody from the team here, and sometimes we won't have everybody.
We've been the only group that's been like here.
Right. Do we want to just try it?
Honestly, it's up to her.
Let's just do a round off full and see their hands land in a sponge. It's literally, it's the same thing. Okay. All right, first attempt.
Right now, we don't have the whole entire team here, so it's kind of hard to have like a full-on practice and be able to like have legitimate stunt groups and everything.
Well, I haven't really been in like a steady stunt group. We've been changing out a lot, and then I was gone for like 2 weeks. I'm like
2, 3, and 4, 5, 6.
So have you decided whether you're going to go back to All Star Cheer and do high school with it, or just do high school cheer, or?
Well, I struggled a lot last year, and I just want to make sure that I'm like fully healthy before I go back into something like that.
Where I feel bad because I know she even said, I think I need to go to the doctor, and I just kind of chalked it up that, no, you're just fatigued, just push through it. And so I feel like not only did I let her down, but kind of let the team down.